Okay, so in today's tutorial, Maddie and I will be demonstrating simple editing techniques in Lightroom, along with being able to show you guys how to create an album of all your work. So you'll pretty much get started by uploading all your photos. I did select Maddie's pop-up since she did do a really good job on it. So here you'll be able to see your photos as a thumbnail, and you could also see it at the ribbon down at the bottom. Then you could go onto the Develop tab and you could pretty much start developing your photos. You could mess around with the temperature, the exposure, the highlights, pretty much until you're happy with the outcome.
For the temperature, we are going to set it at about -19. For the exposure, we are going to go to 0.50. The contrast will be around -30, 35. For the highlight, it will be in the 40s, like around 45, 46. We're gonna leave the shadows, the whites and the blacks, and just work with what we have.
Okay, and now by clicking the double Y, you'll be able to see the before and after along with the second photo. And as for the third photo, I'm going to do something a little bit more different. This one, I'm going to go ahead and crop it. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the adjustment brush. And you want to make sure that you select Show Selected Mask Overlay and start to highlight the entire background. If you don't select the mask overlay, you won't be able to see what you're highlighting. And you could adjust the brush size to be able to get into smaller areas like I am right now. And then once you're done with that, go ahead and uncheck Mask Overlay, and you could mess around with the effect amount. For this one, I did -100. That way it could be as blurry as possible since the background is just white. Go ahead and click Done. And again, you could see the before and after. And now for my favorite part, under the Book tab, you could pretty much make an album of all your work, which could be printed, and it could also be sent to your home. So to begin with, you'll be able to customize the entire book, which you can move photos around. And as you see here, I'm able to select the layout. So as you see here, there is a portfolio layout, which is pretty cool. Maybe after this class is over, one of us could create a book and have our portfolio in book form. So now here on the right, you could select the way you'd like the size of your book, the cover, the paper type, and also a logo on the page. So here I choose to have it on, and it's really not noticeable. It's very tiny and it's in pretty much the back of the book, but if you choose not to have it, you could see that the price does go up. So I usually don't mind having it on there, and it does make it a little bit more affordable. So now once you're done with all of this and you like the way it all looks, you could go ahead and click on Send Book to Blurb. And Blurb is a website that does create the books and does mail it to your house. Go ahead and fill that up and then upload your book. And not only can you have your work in a book form, but it also makes for a really good gift.
Here are some pros and cons of Lightroom. Lightroom is more affordable, it's easier to learn, and you can make a book.
That pretty much wraps up today's tutorial on Lightroom.
Thank you.